What is going on, lunatics? Can I just say we have a breaking story on Terraform Labs right now. Jump trading from where I live here in Chicago, Illinois. If you're from Chicago, Illinois, by the way, leave a comment down below. If you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below. Liking and commenting on this helps this thing to trend, and that helps me to send, and I appreciate that so much. But Jump Trading has filed a secret document in the Terraform Labs versus SEC case. Now, you might be asking yourself, Believes, why do you look so handsome today? Oh, thank you for asking. It's the Believe in Bitcoin hat. That's why. And it's available on my store in the link in the description. But let's go check it out. And you guys can see for yourself what is going on because now it's leading to a lot of speculation. And, we'll talk about what jump trading is, but this is a big one. Nothing going on in Commonwealth right now. This is what happened, though. Did Jump Crypto play a role in Terra Luna's collapse? The SEC probe continues. Now, Jump Crypto Holding is now under investigation by the SEC for its possible role in Terra's downfall. Now, what they've done is they filed a secret document that hasn't been made public yet, explaining what is going on. But here in May, investors filed a lawsuit against Jump Trading and its CEO, Kanav Korea, accusing them of manipulating UST's price for an alleged profit of around $1.3 billion. These allegations have drawn the attention of the SEC, which is investigating the Jump Crypto Holdings for its possible role in the events leading to Terra's downfall. Now, why is this one just kind of popping up out of nowhere? Well, let's go over here and let's look. You can see here, what is Jump Trading? Jump Trading is what you call a high capacity AI founded super fast trading algorithm that's being used as a proprietary by a couple of guys here named Paul Garinas and Bill DeSoma, who made their fame, if you will, from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the CME. If we ever talk about CME gaps and futures, et cetera, that's where it all started. So they're on the floor there and they're making headlines, et cetera, because they're good traders. And then they just kind of pop up, right? And what were they trading before this? The Deutschmark. That's where they got famous. That's where all of this stuff happened, right? Going back here, report Robinhood using crypto trading execution services. They were using Jump Trading because it rapidly solves some of these problems and gets you in and out of trades very, very quickly. And it's a proprietary model that they do for themselves. And they've also been big investors in Chili's token. Now, that puts them under investigation. What's going on? And that leads to the question, like, what is really happening right here? And if you remember, I told you guys before that Citadel Securities, there's been a lot of big names that have been involved in the accusations. Originally speaking, Zach XBT, and you can go check this on Twitter. He came out saying that Citadel Securities seemed to be involved. Jump Trading seemed to be involved. At that time, I didn't know who Jump Trading was because it hadn't been a thing and we hadn't heard anything from them. But now we've got a filing indicating that they do have some kind of they do have something to say about their involvement. So all of this is in the effort to clear up what is going on with Do Kwon. What did Do Kwon do? What did he know? Was he part of it? Now, if he's not part of it, then this is an attack and he's become a victim. And that's great for the USTC price. That's great for the Luna Classic price. And that allows and paves a way maybe for Terraform Labs to say, hey, you know what? All the resources that we took away from before, guys, we might let you use this stuff again because they've got some clarity right now and they can't be involved in this situation because there is still an ongoing investigation and an SEC probe. So this provides a little bit of speculation, no clarity, but it will lead to clarity very, very soon. So you should be pretty excited about what's going on right here. We're now getting to the heart of the matter, and we are just steps away from figuring out what is going on. Now, Cryptonomy.finance is what you need. Cryptonomy Ventures right now, they support forward-thinking entrepreneurs and propel the crypto Web3 ecosystem forward, supporting Cryptonomy's mission to empower global economic freedom. If you are interested in this, then click Get Funding, and then you can get started right away. Previously, we talked about our flexible spending, and we were going to make some deposits. So I'm going to make a few deposits right here. We're going to do Bitcoin. I'm going to throw Let's do it. Why not? And we're going to do 12-month staking. 76.9% is the fixed rate. Now, in the event that you want to enable monthly interest, we do this right here. That changes the dynamic here to 56%. I don't need it, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to hit continue here. And I'm going to agree to the terms and conditions. And we're going to go ahead and stake that. Let's stake a little bit with Quant right here. We're going to use ETH because I've got a little bit of ETH on the sideline over here. We're going to use our max ETH 1.29. We're going to put that in for another 12 months on Quant as well. Go. Let's pop in here on some Tether Gold and see what happens there. We've got a little bit of XRP in the wallet. Let's convert a little bit of XRP over here into Tether Gold right now. We're going to pop that in right now, read the terms and conditions, and we are done. All right, now we're going to pop in a Tether here. We got 4,300 bucks in Tether. We're going to pop in max right here. 59.6%. Now you might be noticing the percentage right there is not as great. Well, this is a stable coin, so the rate of return on that was going to be just a little bit less. We're going to hit continue on that one. Boom. We are now holding Tether as well. So we've got a whole bunch over here. Now we're going to come over here. I'm going to hit refresh right here. These are all my holdings right now. I've got a little bit staked. You saw me do that before. Put a little bit in here before. Much better on XRP, Ethereum, and then, of course, this is in the fixed rate category, but very good rates right there. You can see that those are some really, really juicy rates. Finally, over here, if you want the big returns right here, it is all about the launch pool. So if you haven't already, go check out the launch pool. Launch pool's got some great returns, great yields. All you have to do is create a contract. The investments are going to start paying themselves off. So make sure that you guys are checking this out. Links are in the description down below. In the meantime, Luna Classic continues to retrace a little bit off of another high, but let's be clear here. We're still testing this the 3013 high. We did it last night, and here we are, a little dip right now. But the reason for the dip, because we're still pumping over here on USTC. USTC is up 20% on the day, just having a nice and massive day. So I just want to recognize here, bounced off the 38. So the next question is, how will it retrace? Will it retrace to the 50? If it does, then maybe this next move is going to be to another high. Remember, coming in at 7.8 cents right now. So I would expect to see something massive start to happen over the next little while. We're starting to get a little clarity in this market. We're starting to get a little bit of an idea of what was or is going on, and that will help this market. And by this market, I just mean Luna Classic and USTC. But fantastic. Now, on to governance proposals. We do have a governance proposal over here, brand new. This one is to decrease the validator set of Terra Classic to 100 from 135. And the logic behind it is because, and look, either we're decentralized or we're not. And currently the validator set size is the 130. The last validator one with the 113th place has 1.8 million, 8.6 million Lunc delegated to them, which means that anyone can launch a Terra Classic validator without any serious effort. Yeah. So that's called freedom, bro. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. But the fact that it's there, what they want is to consolidate power. That's nonsense. That goes against everything in the nature of decentralization. So I would implore you to vote no to decreasing the validator set, because guess what? When the transactions start to increase and when they start to pick up, and when we really pick up steam and we really start to see even more staking, because right now I think we're at about 1 trillion staked, right? But what if we're at 3 or 4 trillion, right? These other places over here would have no voting power, and we would have diluted any possibility of decentralization, and we would make a top 100. I mean, that's how things go wrong. So I would implore you to vote no for this one right now. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If you support decentralization, you can't put it's very, in my mind, very difficult to put caps on stuff and still call yourself decentralized. Next up, charts 1145 looking pretty good. 5172 looking pretty good. Now, guys, I told you yesterday in my late night stream, if you haven't seen it, by all means, go look at it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But I said, I think it's going to be about 4.9 cents where we pump up to get the correction. But we went a little bit higher than that, my friends. So a lot of enthusiasm right now for USTC. And by the way, when I read these charts, I'm just taking a guess. I'm never telling you what you should do. I'm just letting you know what I'm seeing on the charts. And, what I saw was maybe it's going to run up to about 5 cents, and then it was going to dunk, but I mean, guys, it's 50. You know, it went up to almost 6 cents. These are big moves. Like these are big moves. Now it's probably institutional money or whale money running it up and down. So be very careful with what you do if you are choosing to trade on it. So it's so important for you to stay unwrecked in this whole thing. Now, Diamond Hands comes out and points out, here we go, number 2 and number 3 right now on Coin Market Cap. That is gigantic. Terra Classic, USTC, both in the top 100, both trending big time at the second and third place on Coin Market Cap. Also, Terraport Finance is still giving away. If you follow Terraport Validators, and if you don't, by all means, go check them out. They're giving away right now. Drop your USTC and Lunc address. Make sure following us. And just pop in there, leave a comment. If you want to get potentially some free Luna Classic, that could be an opportunity for you. And they do giveaways constantly. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow Mr. Diamond Hands. Make sure you follow Terraport Validators. And then finally, Luna Classic Labs. Now, yesterday I gave you a video and I went ahead and released it, even though it had been debunked at that point. And I want to say that it didn't even dawn on me that Lunc Predator, who had changed his name to Luna Classic Labs, it didn't even dawn on me that Lunc Predator would be the guy that they were talking about, because it was nonsense. Like, we're not talking about a filthy rich multimillionaire that's got $500,000 laying around to just throw at a project, right? Especially the speculative asset. You know, maybe you got 500,000 laying around, maybe you got $1 million laying around, but not for Luna Classic. Like or UST. It's a highly speculative thing. You don't want to be unreasonable. So when the article came out, I thought, well, there must be another Luna Classic Labs. It didn't even occur to me that it was Lunc Predator. Well, it turns out it was Lunc Predator, and this was an attack by Lunc DAO. And I want to say, I think his name was Rabbi Jebediah Sheckelstein or something like that. There was a real weirdness about, but it is my understanding that either they're the same person or they're working together and they're trying to FUD people and attack people, et cetera, et cetera. I don't care, because their names on the internet, nobody cares. You know what I mean? So guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. But we got this one wrong. And apparently they paid CoinGape to post a bogus and fictitious article, an article that still has not been at this point retracted. So I do want to add that. So if you are using CoinGape for your news, you might want to reconsider, because that seems to be at this point a bad actor in the space and perhaps not trustworthy. So, but that's it, guys. We got a lot of opportunity out here. We've got a lot of things going on. The repeg is still it's getting closer and closer and closer. Remember, the spread fee discussion is still being held, and you know, we'll see how this all goes, but it is almost time for just an absolute parabolic sort of rip. Now, where does it go? I want to say, I'm going to give you a wild guess here, and I'm going to say 5x, maybe 6 or 7x is about the biggest spike that we could see, because I think it would test the all-time high, local all-time high, by the way, which is about 3 zeros, 59.40, I want to say. Testing that might be the best, the highest number that we could possibly get. So we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content. Make sure that you leave a comment here. That helps me out tremendously. And this is not financial advice. My name's Bleez. I am always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very